Right. So for those of you who've been following the channel, you'll know that my story is of having beaten obesity as a teenager. And then I've sort of spent every second of my life since then fighting that, or, overcoming that, still maintaining that, doing my best to do that for myself and then doing it for others. I've sort of made a career of that. And one of the things that I bring to the conversation in this space, I think, is that this is not just a physical game. This isn't about just a dietary change. It's about a life change. It's about changing your entire life. And as I've mentioned a number of times, the Jim Rohn quote about how for things to change, you must change. For things to get better, you must get better. For things to improve, you need to improve. And when you grow, everything in your life grows with you. The focus of the entire industry is set so much on the physical components of things, the how-to, but there's something there that's deeper and more profound. It's about personal development. It's about improving your entire life, and then the weight and your body and your health, they come along for the ride. It's when you're feeling more successful in other areas of your life, you start to have that confidence and that momentum that you can do it, and your health and your with your body and with those goals. It's that growth factor that happens everywhere. And I think that this sort of myopic focus on sort of weight and health, it really stuffs up the whole process of really losing weight, because you become so obsessed with all the little physical components of things and how they're going and not going and all these results you're trying to get there. But I think having the project be a larger thing that improves your entire life is where more success is found, and where I like to keep the conversation broader than just these physical things. So that does cover a lot of ground. So it means that the algorithm doesn't quite like that broad focus. We need to be a bit more narrow. So I like to talk. I have such a passion for personal development and all the areas of relationships, meaning and purpose, and the deeper, more personal, fundamental things. But the fact is that my career and my knowledge and my experience, and from personally and professionally, is in the health space and is in the losing weight. So that's where we're going to focus in more. We're looking at changing the name now to Subconscious Health Coach. Right, so the focus is still on the health, and we say health because weight loss doesn't rate too well in today's culture. It really is about the health. It's not just all about the weight, but the truth is that is a huge part of it for all of us. I think owning that reason, owning the fact that yes, I do want to lose weight, I want to look better, is such a powerful motivator. We don't want to lose that, but that, again, not making that the entire focus. The health really is the most powerful thing. If you don't live very long and you don't live very well, then looking good doesn't really matter, right? So health is important, and it's something that is so wonderful that it comes along for the ride anyway. When you're trying to improve the way you look, improve your body, the health, it's your health and energy and vitality, that's all part of it. It's so wonderful to all be part of what we're doing here. So we're changing the name. And it narrows down the focus. It makes it more clear about what this is about. And then just to go over the whole subconscious piece, is that in the process of helping people much more effectively to improve their bodies, it's about the mind. It's about using the mind to change your life, and then when your life improves, your body improves. And that's required me to go into the space of becoming a psychotherapist and a coach. And I use hypnosis as well. And that's where the subconscious mind comes into it, because all these things like our desires and our drives and our motivations, they are all subconscious. We don't have direct access to those things. We can't just directly go and shift our desire. You might want to like something and want to want something, but if you don't, if it's not really a part of your internal structure just yet, that's where we need to move, is those deeper internal spaces, because those are the things that continually drive behaviors we do. Those, we can try and force these behaviors that we aren't really at the place of desiring just yet, and then it just ends up failing. So I think the long-term, true, real change happens when you shift at a deep, unconscious level, that your true structure internally has shifted and changed and evolved and grown, and then as the quote says, then then everything in your life grows with you. Like when you truly, deeply, unconsciously, subconsciously have changed, you're not going to have to apply all this discipline and hard work to keep that change. It's a natural expression of how much you've changed who you are now. That's the subconscious level, and that I'm not interested in just learning some fluffy ideas and just some tricks and stuff. We're working on deep subconscious level changes so that you can live your best life and have the body that you want and keep growing and find more meaning and purpose in life. So that's just a little bit about the purpose of the channel, where I'm at, why the name's changing, and I hope you got some value from that and has inspired you to keep following along and watching the videos, and like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you next time.